What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. So last week I was fortunate enough to visit my friends Taylor and Nikki Justice of Obsessed Exotics, and I was able to check out their collection. They have some amazing animals from scrub pythons to retics, monitors, chelonians, and more. So stay tuned. We're going to check out some of the best animals from their collection. All right, so I made it all the way out here to Indiana, checking out Nikki and Taylor's collection, and starting at the top with what they thought would probably be my favorite snake that they have.
Just a guess.
Yeah.
So tell me about this barneck right here.
So it's a wild-caught barneck from we got from Chris Foley. I don't know.
He's your favorite.
Yeah, he's my favorite snake we have in the collection.
He's slowly becoming a mini Steven. He's definitely one of our most tolerable snakes as well, I think. He's super friendly. He's not my favorite as much as you guys. I think it's more of a guy snake.
Hey, scrub pythons are for everyone.
Yeah.
Don't put that out.
But he's really fun.
So coming from retics, what was it like getting into scrub pythons? I know you guys only have a pair, but how do you compare them? What were some of the challenges that you faced going from retics to scrub pythons?
I mean, really, like handling is pretty similar. Just a lot less weight. They like to grab everything with their tail walking around. I don't really know any differences. I mean, I haven't noticed much.
They still have the same intelligence, I feel like, as retics. Like, they definitely are more inquisitive, just like the retics. It's having them as a boreal, I feel like, has just been the main difference. Like, these guys want to be up, and retics are like, no, put me down. Yeah. And these guys just are still so much active, just like the retics. They're always moving. They're always wanting to go where you don't want them to go.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's showing a great example right here of that tail anchor that he has on you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that you're not going to get with a retic.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it almost easier at times than, if a retic is running around like crazy.
Right.
The scrub might be staying a little more in place, but they're still going to be trying to go wherever they're not supposed to be. But yeah, he is an absolutely beautiful example of a barneck.
So here we have a male ocelot. He is a possible het for Indo-Carmel. We picked him up from Aubrey Pruitt about 2 years ago. He's a great addition to our ocelot project we have here. As well as him, we also have a trio of double het visual albino ocelots. We're hoping to prove out what line they are here this year. Okay. And plan on breeding him later this year as well. Not sure what female yet, but we're excited.
Do you have any long-term plans with the ocelot project you have in mind?
Breeding it to different forms of albinism and maybe tiger, sunfire here and there, just to see what they look like in different colors, especially when it comes to getting the yellow head.
Oh, for sure.
Of course, he's in shed right now, always.
And the thing is, you can't even tell. When you first showed him to me earlier,
yeah.
I didn't even know he was in shed until you mentioned it, which is really crazy to think. But yeah, he's a beautiful snake.
He's also posset anery. We're not sure yet. Anery has popped up in the lineage of him, so we're hoping that the head's not that yellow on this specific animal is a
indicator.
Yeah, that there might be anery in there. But gotta love the ocelots. They're always different. Each one has a different pattern, and when he fires up, he's pure silver.
So this is our GC cow. We got him from Aubrey Pruitt as well. We tend to buy a lot from him, don't we? Just a few. So the coolest thing about these guys, he's just our pet. We don't have any breeding plans with them or anything like that. But the coolest thing about them is they start off as a pure white snake, and every time he sheds, they add more and more spots. That little spot on his head that used to be like a little tiny freckle, and it's just evolved. And he's a popular favorite of ours when we do education. Every kid loves him, and
I was a kid, I'd be stoked to see this thing.
yeah, so he's definitely one of the popular ones that I love to show off.
So this is our purple Super Sun het orange ghost stripe retic. We picked him up from Shane Costello, SC Constrictors. We really wanted to get one from Shane because of his lineage for purples. Just the color and the contrast, especially when you combine it with the Sunfire. No one else produces anything like Shane does.
Yeah, those colors are really
He's got the really white head too. He's about to go through shed. but yeah, he's a beautiful snake. We love him. Plan on introducing him to our ocelot project here soon. Try to get the ocelot pattern in with these colors.
That would be really
Make it a little freaky. Yeah, we're really excited for him in the future.
So this is our female lace monitor. She is a little over 2 years old. Her name's Nova. She is definitely one of Taylor's favorites in the collection. We do have plans to breed her with a male. We have a buddy who is going to send us his male. She is sadly not cycling, of course. So we're still waiting on that first cycle. We're still definitely working on socialization, but she's...
That white is so
Mm-hmm.
clean.
She's a very clean one, and she is from John Dragna, so shout out to John. We love John.
I mean, obviously with Bell's phase, there's a huge spectrum of what you can get.
Oh,
so
it's amazing.
To be able to get one that's this nice and clean is really something special.
So this is our pair of Coming Eye. They're from Mike's Monitors. This is the male, and that's the female. The water monitors are heavily a project that I really want to be working on. They are one of my favorite animals that I've come to work with and learn just how they work and how personable they are for being a lizard. Some get smaller and some get bigger, and I love their colors, especially on the Coming Eye. She is currently about to cycle again, and hopefully we can pair them soon this year.
Nice. Yeah, I really love how orange this guy's head is too.
Yeah, you can get more of her.
Yeah.
That's a female.
Yeah, this is the
that's
female.
the female.
Yeah, so her head,
Oh, it's insane.
is ridiculous. I mean, it's not even fully coming through on the camera, but you can get a good idea. That coloration is just...
So Taylor and I have been succeeding in Parthenogenesis clutches lately. This is one of our Chelonians Parthos. I do have two, and because they are monitors, they are actually males. They don't come out as females, unlike snakes. These guys are super tolerable, but you do still have a lot of work to do with them as well. A lot of the confidence does come in size. So that is the Sumbawa Partho that we have.
Okay, he's beautiful.
And he is a holdback. Taylor and I think he's just too gorgeous not to let go. Yeah. So we want to see him thrive and do better.
A lot like the Coming Eye, they do get really pretty blacks and yellows, but their yellow is more like a cream versus the Coming Eye is like an orange.
Okay.
And the Chelonians, it's mainly their pattern and the fact that they are a dwarf species of monitor. His mom is only 42 inches head to tail. So they really do, they don't get as big as every other monitor that you see, like the black dragons.
Yeah, for sure.
So another project that I want to work on are the redfoot tortoises. We now have 11 of these guys. You can't have just one, they're like Pringles. So I just wanted to show off like a couple of babies that we have and the mama that we are going to breed. These aren't the mama to these guys. Just to show how big they do get. They are really manageable, especially if you live here in Indiana and you don't have long summers like everybody else does, like some people in Texas. Yep. It's just perfect indoor tortoise, and you still have that outdoor summer enclosure. But they're just so personable. They want attention. And they come in really fun colors too. Like you see the differences on all three of them.
For sure.
So this is our male Sumbawa water monitor. Sumbawa is a smaller locale of water monitor. Just like the Coming Eye, they still get those yellows and the blacks. It's more of like a peach color, highlighter color versus the bright orange.
So is he full grown?
No, he's probably a 2-year-old male. He's still got some size to go. We plan to breed him with our other wild-caught female we have hopefully later this year, early next year, and get some babies.
So what's full size on these guys?
It's a little bit smaller than the Coming Eye, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, they don't get that big. I'm not exactly sure on the average total length.
A pretty manageable water monitor for someone who wants one but can't handle it.
There just aren't that many yet in the country. Nikki is holding an adult female. We've had her for 2 years, and she's pretty much the same size the whole time. So, That's our estimated full size for a female, but you know that she just might be an outlier.
So we never thought we would be tortoise and turtle people, but the Diamondback coencentric have our hearts for sure. I love their pattern, I love their coloring. Everything about them is so fun and they're personable. They're always wanting to come up and see you. These are unfortunately two females. We are looking for a male, so we definitely want to try and breed these guys in the future.
So beautiful. All right, everybody, thank you for checking out that video. If you liked it, please subscribe here on the YouTube channel. I drop a new video every single Friday. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Scrub Shepherd, Stephen Cush on Facebook, and Cush Reptile on Morph Market. I also host a podcast every Wednesday night called Cush's Corner on the Trap Talk Reptile Network, and that is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, thank you guys for checking out the video, and I'll catch you all back here next week for a new one.